Next up on our facility tour, Sweetgrass Kitchen. So you'll remember Julie Berliner from her episode. If not, stop this, go listen to that, and then come back to this. On these facility tours, remember to scroll through on your phone to see the pictures as we take you through each facility. On this one, you get to hear and see about the old kitchen stove and new kitchen stove and a whole lot more. Enjoy. So I just walked into Sweetgrass Kitchen, and Julie Berliner answered the door.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you. I met your dog. What's your dog's name?
Lucy.
Okay, we'll have to take a picture of Lucy, and she knows that we're talking about her, so she's coming over again. Should we see the posters here with the Reefer Madness and all that?
Sure, yeah. Step into my office.
All right.
We have our posters up just to kind of remind us of a time that actually existed here. So, and they look awesome. So we have them up there, and they get a lot of attention, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. They're striking. Mm-hmm. And we've got a map up here, 2 maps.
Yeah, so one's Colorado and one is Denver. And what we're planning is just to kind of outline the spaces that Sweetgrass is in and really kind of see it on a big picture level.
Excellent. And then we've got the whiteboard with what seems to be somewhat of a Sweetgrass Kitchen logo.
There was a demonstration going on earlier.
Cool. All right, let's get to business.
Yes.
All right. So we're now walking back from the office to where the magic happens,
yes.
Right?
So I will start you with the old side of the facility. We actually recently redid our facility. Should I have them turn off the music?
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So, as you know, Seth, we actually started Sweetgrass Kitchen in a race car trailer. And what I mean is that we had a bright candy apple red race car trailer that was parked in our facility and hard plumbed and hardwired, which is also how we were able to convince the city of Denver to say yes to us when I presented them with the idea. But the race car trailer kind of served as an insurance plan for us 5 years ago when we built the facility. I knew that the laws were constantly changing and that maybe I would have to pick up and move. So that was kind of my insurance plan, was that if I had to move, I was really protecting the investment because everything was in the trailer and I would be able to take it with me if I had to. Luckily, we never had to do that. We rolled it out of here in March of 2015, which was a bittersweet day. Bitter because, of course, it has a lot of memories, and sweet because it really, really means a lot of great things for us. And what it meant was that we were moving into our new production facility. So the new space, we were very lucky. We started in 2,000 square feet, and then a bay next door to us, we shared a wall with it, had opened up, so we were able to knock down a few walls and double our footprint to 4,000 square feet. So what also was nice about that is that we could continue to operate and produce while we were building the new kitchen. But we had an Olympic an Olympic baker. He was actually the coach of the Olympic baking team years and years ago. He came out, one of the top 5 bakers in the world. He came out to consult with us and really design this new production facility because, of course, he has years and years of experience in baking that none of us really have. We've got 5 years, but he has decades.
Right.
So the knowledge and expertise that he was able to bring to the table was really valuable to us. And what he showed us was that, you really want to be in a continuous circle. Every step of your production needs to be, moving in a sequential pattern. So that's how we built the facility. Every room that we walk into is a step in our production, and it goes round and round.
Excellent, and we've got the tire tracks here from the trailer even, so that's kind of cool.
It is pretty cool. We've got, if you look on the floor here, where the trailer once sat is some old tire marks, and we've tried to clean them off, but I'm happy to say they wouldn't come off.
That's it, history, making sure that it remains relevant.
Yes, it serves as a nice reminder for us. So I'll take you into the new space and kind of walk you through our production. I can have them turn off that just while we walk in because it's going to be loud.
I like the ancillary noise. I like, because we're sort of trying to get a feeling here. And then we'll come back to the grow afterwards, right?
Yes,
right.
We'll end with the grow. The the culture at Sweetgrass is really one of positivity and pride. Really, all of us have an understanding of something bigger. We're all participating in something that's really, really incredible. It's a social movement, as I always say, and even though some of our days are fairly monotonous because we're doing the same thing you do at any bakery, which is packaging and scooping and just same stuff over and over. It's different here because we're really working towards something that's bigger.
Right. It isn't just time to make the donuts.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
That's the Dunkin' Donuts reference from the 80s.
I don't know that one. So we're walking into the scaling and mixing room where they are making our brand new peanut butter and jelly cups. They're a new recreational product. They've existed for a very long time on the medicinal side, but we married them to the recreational side. People were asking for them constantly. So we finally did it. They're so delicious, kind of our summer special. But come on in.
Cool. And they're these mini kind of cupcake things.
Exactly. So these are mini PB&J cups. They're a peanut butter shortbread filled with strawberry jam.
So cool.
Yeah. So we've got our sous chef, Brittany, Christian, and Connor over here all working hard together. You follow me this way.
And we're going right through to the, what is that, a freezer?
This is actually just a refrigerator where we keep all of our can of butter, and it's pretty neat to see it all together. So have you come on in. If you look to your right here, you'll see pre-scaled can of butter. So this is 58 ounces of can of butter made for a snickerdoodle recipe.
Okay.
This will make a few thousand cookies.
Oh, wow. All right.
And if you'd like to, here, I'll have you smell it.
Yeah, sure.
It's really nice. So
it smells amazing.
It does. Can of butter is our pride and joy. We really have honed in on the process and feel it's different than any other can of butter because we're using full flower. We're not using just trim or fan leaves. We actually take the full bud, one strain across the board and process it that way. So like I said, our pride and joy, it's really, really amazing, and you'll have the same experience today or a year from now or 5 years from now.
And you will, meaning based on your metabolism, you will have the same experience.
Yes, yes, exactly.
All right, excellent. So here we come back through to the PB&J little mini cupcakes, yeah.
So from scaling and mixing, we move into the baking room.
It's warmer in here.
It gets really hot in here. This is actually considered a cool time in the baking room.
Right.
But what I really like to point out, it's pretty neat, is our old oven here. It could hold 5 sheet pans. Our new oven can hold 40 sheet pans, so 8 times the amount, and you can roll right into it. It's actually pretty. Oh, you know what? It's not on right now. It's pretty spooky, but you can actually fit inside it.
Oh man!
It was on. I think it was on this morning. So that's why it feels so hot right now.
Yeah, still warm from this morning. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You could literally just that could be an apartment in New York City.
I think it might be bigger than my sister's bedroom in New York. At least one of them.
Right.
And
yeah.
she lived on Bleecker. I think this room may be bigger than her old place.
And that's not really that much of an exaggeration. You're not really being hyperbolic there.
So from the baking room, all finished product comes into the packaging room to be cooled. And here it gets counted and tagged to the appropriate RFID tag. We've got Darius, Stefan, our warehouse manager, Charles.
How's it going?
Doing well. Good to see you.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
So like I said, everything gets tagged according to the harvest that it came from. So all of these RFID tags are tested at a third-party laboratory for potency and homogeneity. And once the tests come back as passed, then we're able to package all the finished product and every single tag, like I mentioned, can be tracked back to the original harvest that it came from.
Excellent. And you are RFID, not barcode. And when did you make that change?
That actually is a Marijuana Enforcement Division requirement. So the marijuana metric, it's their inventory tracking system for the state of Colorado, requires us to use this system so that they can track basically every single milligram that moves through the state of Colorado.
And we just had Scott Denholm on from Metric, so that's a nice little bow that we just tied.
Yeah. I spent some time with Scott for sure, and he did my training sessions. So finished product all goes into this big freezer. This also serves as a holding space for product during the testing process. So we can't package it until it's finished being tested. Every single batch gets tested. So you'll see a lot of unfinished product in here, but then also finished and packaged product.
Great.
Yeah.
Boxed, ready to go.
Ready to go. Yeah.
Or entrees ready to be tested.
Yes. So
here's the full circle. Now we're back in the, I can see the tire mark from here.
Yeah, here we are. Dirty dishes, once they're, finished being packaged, everything like that, dirty dishes come around this way and back up to the dish pit.
So it is truly a circle.
Yeah.
And now let's just walk inside the grow.
You got it. Yeah. So welcome to our cultivation. Sweetgrass Kitchen is one of few edibles manufacturers that grows for themselves. We actually grow a single strain. It's a hybrid cross of sour diesel and blue dream, and the reason that we chose just one strain mainly is for consistency. When you're going and smoking a product, or you go into a store, you really want to see variety, and you want to, pick and choose the different strains, or you want some options. But with edibles, you need consistency. So that was something that was very hard for us to guarantee when we were purchasing it from third parties. So about a year and a half ago, we harvested our first crop, and we're able to really stand behind our products in that way and say, we see everything truly from seed to sale. We call it crop to table.
Crop to table. Fantastic. And how many plants am I looking at?
You've got 200 plants in here actually in the flower room, and then another 200 in veg. So that means that they're in the summer months. They're not being flowered, but the room that we're standing in right now is our flower room. So these guys are on a 12-hour light schedule per day, and it causes them to bloom and look as beautiful as they do right now.
Excellent, amazing. And then, do we want to go to the to that other room, or is this it? I think that this might be it.
We can walk in there. You can see the babies if you follow me.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's go in there. So this is our baby room. It's called the veg room. We've got our mothers in this corner, and all these small guys are going to be in this vegetative state for another month and a half or so until they're ready to be moved into the flower room. So we have 2 rooms, and they kind of overlap with each other 2 months. The whole process, start to finish, from seed to harvest, is about 4 months, and we overlap each room 2 months. But if that makes sense, sorry.
No, it does.
Not quite clear.
Yeah, no, it truly is crop to table.
Yes, exactly. So we're able to basically turn this room around every 8 to 10 weeks.
Is everything in-house? What do you bring in, right? If you've got the flour here, what else do you need? The basic baking supplies, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. So we get products from Cisco and some other suppliers that bring our sugar, our flour, chocolate chips, that kind of stuff. It's similar to a normal bakery, except for the added ingredient. Yeah.
The added ingredient, the added grow room.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Julie, thank you so much. We'll support this with some pictures so folks can see what you've been talking about. And it's always great to see you, and it reminds me of how likable you actually are.
Oh, thank you, Seth. You too.
All right.
So there you have it, Sweetgrass Kitchen. And of course, Julie Berliner. It was great to see behind the scenes there what's going on and what makes that place tick. Also great to see one of our Can Awards appropriately placed. So hope you're enjoying these facility tours, and we've got a few more coming your way shortly.